with nobody out. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Popped him up. Padilla shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Riding in once again, Quinn Newsom, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Hero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Nope, that's a ball.
And it's 1-1. So 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Bethencourt. Runner in scoring position with two gone. This one's down to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 3-2. Ready for another chance? Basil Padilla. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Alonso Cochran.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Alonso Cochran as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Newsom moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. He's forced to settle for one here in the inning. Logan Lancaster will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Clint Hobbs. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Popped him up. Piazza is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, number 42. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. So far on the year, number 42 is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Bo Edmonds is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready once again, Bryant Tyner. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Hit hard to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. First offering on its way. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right, 0-1. Back up the middle. And roving for it is Hill, but it's by him into center, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Fouled away. Piazza stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now 5-3.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Robert Vinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Basil Padilla. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, number 42.
In now, Rosario. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in now, Zach Wheeler as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front 6-3. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Quinn Newsom. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Quinn Newsom.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
He's around first, heading for 2. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Newsom stands at second with no outs. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Padilla on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Aaron Hill. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Christian Bethancourt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looks like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
And that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the tag gets him. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. And a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 6-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 42, John Meza.
Alonzo Cochran will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Cochran.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 42 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But it bends just fouled into the second deck.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Mark Piazza would be next. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danny Trevino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 42, Danny Trevino.
Leading off the inning, Clint Hobbs, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Trevino has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Now a swing and a little flare out to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Number 42 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
High high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosario moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
Striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hobbs, the runner at second with one away. Popped him up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Quinn Newsom comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back to SunTrust Park following this.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit in the air to center field. Newsom sprinting after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Logan, 33 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Upton going back at the track, the wall. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Betancourt waits on it. 1 out. Basil Padilla will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next for the Mets, Rosario. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 42, Addison Reed.
So stepping in, Justin Upton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Aaron Hill stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed, and Hill is gone on strikes for the first down of the inning. Now at the plate, John Hervis Solarte.
Third baseman, John Hervis
From the stretch. Grounded up to first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Upton leads off first with 1 away. 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Another 2-2 offering. Looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Stepping in, Christian Betancourt. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit.
Your attention, please. Been hitting for New York, number 42, Billy Hamilton.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Into the box, Alonzo Cochran shoots this one over to first. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And a double steal try here. Pitch inside the throw. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Ronald Heinrich will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 42.
Pablo Benitez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Ready for another chance? Mark Piazza. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Heinrich, a right-hander standing 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Now batting, Left fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
3 runs already home here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 42 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Jerry Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in for the Braves, Pablo Benitez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the lead.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Riding in once again, number 42, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Slider up that he gets a call on. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 42 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side. Beautiful diving stop. It's there. He got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box now, Quinn Newsom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Popped him up. Vincent over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Vincent. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's set. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, pops. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Vincent rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Standing in now, Rosario lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Padilla leads off second with nobody out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0 and 2 now to 2 and 2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Rob Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Rob Anderson.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Alonzo Cochran. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Trout brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Bryant Tyner. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. There is Solarte. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Mark Piazza, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and 2 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead. Rafael Montero will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Rafael Montero.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way to Upton. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Aaron Hill. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball on to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
14-8, the final score here. The Metropolitans jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Danny Trevino gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.